Hello everyone, welcome to Book of Hours. This is the new game by the people who made Cultist Simulator, and I could not be more excited. Let's jump in. Alright, there has been no librarian at Hush House since the fire. 7 years now. Suitable candidates are very difficult to find, but perhaps we have found one in you. Take care on your journey. The seas around Brandkrug are treacherous. Alright, this is a quick look at the basic interface. So we're on a map. Looks like there's a bridge up here. Left click to interact with objects and rooms. Right click to use cursor settings. Okay. We might change that to WASD at some point. A lot of it's in fog right now, but we've got the Atlantic Ocean, Whale Den, Moon Road, Bone Keeper, Shipbreaker, which is considered out of bounds. Yeah, I've seen that. This is Hush House. But it's all covered in fog. Okay, I'm not getting interactables at the moment. I'm just looking at the map real quick. Brandkrug Village is here, but we don't have access to it yet. We've got 2 locked areas, it seems. So this is the tidal flats. Brandkrug is the tidal island. At low tide you could walk there, though you probably shouldn't. Requires something that's guidance. These sands can be treacherous. Ask a guide the way. Takes an assistance. Essentially needs an assistance. And then needs winter or moon. Moon's new. Moon wasn't in Cultist Simulator. Alright. I've got the game paused right now, so I'm just looking through things. But we have this, clearly something going on right there. We'll let that finish in a moment. Here's Brandkrug Village. Sanctuary in the storm. I'll need help to climb the cliffs in the dark, and the locals are suspicious. More than ever so since the restoration and the new king. So this guidance slot needs something that's assistance, has sky, and does not have skeptical. Or maybe I'm reading this wrong. It's essential that it be X. I don't know. I would have thought that essential would be one of these icons, but it says all 3 of them are essential. We'll figure it out. Copy to clipboard? No. Not going to bother with that yet. Click on anything over here? Any of this stuff? Not yet. St. Brandon's Cove. Here the sea ends and the world begins. Or the other way around. After storms, the fishermen of Brandkrug Village find oddities washed up here. What about this forested area? Is this anything? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it just goes off the map. Alright. So we have sounds, I guess. We'll turn them on and off. Belongings. Slot for belongings. Keep things here until you tidy them away. To the bridge. You can only keep 5 things in your belongings. A 6th item will be abandoned unless it already has a home. Abandoned items will wait for you outside the house on the bridge. So this is the bridge. So to the bridge, it just brings me to this view right here. Alright. Oh, did that change? No. About this. So this is just the menu. What was that? View the Tree of Wisdoms. Scholars and adepts recognize 9 wisdoms, though they disagree where one wisdom ends and another begins. Something for me to think about. Travel the Tree of Wisdom to learn secrets and to gain elements of the soul. Slot Rescued Journal. My memories lie curled in my journal like a seed in winter earth. Once you've rescued and read your journal, use it to unlock the tree. So it definitely needs a journal, and it can't be soaked, and it can't be uncatalogued. That's why I'm reading that. What are all these? Hushery. illumination, ethistry. Ooh, ooh, look at this. This is pretty. There's edge, heart, grail, knock. Okay, so it's got the same sort of thing going on. But the interesting that like lantern is like this part of the sky, but winter is like this crazy arc going through the center. Bird song. Is that a new one? The boss? Scoloscopy? Preservation? These are like, I don't know, skills. There's forge. Bright arts. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Let's return to the world. Alright, let's let the game... Okay, before we begin, let's just look at this, see if anything is here. Memories and lessons. Don't know what this does, but it doesn't do anything right now. Elements of the soul, skills and languages. And sundries. Okay. Here, get rid of that for now. Go away. Let's let the game begin. So, the cold comes first. Thunder growling, waves pounding. Thunder growling, waves pounding, and finally me, sprawled on the sodden sand of the beach. There's something in my hand. We got 3 cards that apparently have these total things. So powers, expertise, and forms. So powers are fundamental categories of power recognized by scholars of the invisible arts. Find these in soul cards, skills, memories, items. Use them to succeed in studying and crafting. We'll look at the cards in a moment. I'm just trying to get what it's about. Expertise, abilities, skills, personal resources, and forms. The forms of nature's visible and invisible things. Use these to understand what you might be able to do with them. Alright, let's take a look at this stuff. So we have health, half drowned. Lasts 6 minutes. That's already a big change since Cultist Simulator, having a card that lasts 6 minutes. Shivers rack my soaked body. Your health is failing. Find somewhere to warm up. So this is heart element. The heart relentless beats to protect the skin of the world. The heart is the principle that continues and preserves. It's got winter. Winter is the principle. Silence of endings and of things that are not quite dead. It has an element of the soul. The human soul is composed of 9 elements, and this is 1. Most other things have simpler souls. Each soul card can be used once a day for the kind of things you do with your soul. That usually means talking to people or crafting. Interesting. Malady. Something has snared or sickened my soul. Soul cards can be malady tainted when they're exposed to dangerous influences. Sometimes when you fail in a task. Maladies cannot be exhausted, but your soul is altered and weakened. And there can be serious consequences if they go untreated. So because we're half drowned, I guess that's the malady. And soaked. In peril of dissolution. Intervene quickly, but not hastily. I'm gonna keep on doing that. So where do I put this? Do I... elements of the soul. It just automatically goes there. Okay. What about this? Memory of a storm. There are storms great enough to shake the moon from the sky and one's thoughts from one's skull. It has heart, sky, windstorm, echo, song, the intricacies of mathematics and the principles of flight. Law's touch is lighter than we sometimes think. And it's a memory, something remembered. Memories can be used to help with crafting and upgrade skills. Memories disappear each dawn. Okay, that's interesting. So tomorrow we're going to forget about the storm. And it goes over here into memories and lessons. Okay. And our final one. A drowned book. The one possession I kept from the shipwreck. It must be important to me. It's a thing. The gentleman makes things his servants. The petty man is servant to things. It's interesting. Readable. There are worse things to put in your eyes than this. A journal. I began before this book, but it'll end when I do. That's unusually profound. And it's also soaked. Oh, I would have thought it would go under sundries, but I guess not. It goes up here as an item I'm holding. What do I have left to work with? Can I put... Well, let's see what it says. Anything that matches the aspects below can go in the slot. An element of the soul, a memory, or a soaked thing. This is soaked also, isn't it? Well, let's deal with our health first of all. I'm soaked, I'm freezing, but as far as I can tell, I'm still alive. You still have some health. Don't lose it. You need it if you want to be alive. What else do you have? Alright, I can't star in it. Okay, that's not a thing I can do. What about this memory? No, I can't start that. I can't get my thoughts straight. Perhaps there's something in the book. Okay, they want me to go for the book first. Perhaps this book can help me put the pieces together. And what's left? I can either put health here. Freezing fingers. The book's in bad shape. I'm not much better. We're both in need of a warm, dry, safe place, and soon. It won't let me start this. But my memory... Okay. There was a storm. It smashed the ship like an egg. But I seized this book as the sea seized me. And then the sea brought me here to Brenkrug. And we can start this one. 5 seconds later. And Brenkrug is where I wanted to be. But it's hard to remember why. What else did I lose in the storm? So I get my book back. I am fet? A fet? What is fet? That part of us which dreams. And it's fatigued. Wait a little and I'll come back. Fatigued abilities always recover at dawn, unless you find a faster means. Okay, another part of my soul. A fet. I have core, which is apparently my exuberance, instinct, and rhythm. And it's also fatigued. And I have shot. These are all interesting. Eloquence and understanding. Door opens both ways. So now I've got all this stuff. What if I put it up here? Yes, that's me. What else is me? Okay. Won't let me do anything with that. This is starting to fade. Can I do any more to salvage this? I lost the memory. It didn't come back. And these are all fatigued. No, they're not. Interesting. So I can't do this. I can't use my health on the salvage. But apparently I can do these other ones. The human soul has 9 parts. Eloquence and understanding arise from that part of the soul we call shopped. Is my shopped strong? Recover this, the other 2 will be lost to the sea for now. So what do I want to start with? The ability to speak. The ability to have dreams. Or enthusiasm and instinct. That's a tough one. I think we'll go with shopped. No. We're going to go with the ability to dream. Okay, the other 2 faded. This is the coast where Brankrug Isle lies. I've seen it in my dreams, night after night. I know there's no way I can cross to the isle in these seas. I'll need to find shelter for the night. The book. We have our Fet, which is not one of the 9 parts of the soul, so there's going to be quite a few of these. The part of us which walks in dreams. We have an Areb, pride, compassion, hatred, and fear. Faust, sight, perception, and inspiration. Whist, name, memory, and that part which remains. Most librarians know that books have souls. Most librarians hope for books with simple souls of whist and nothing else. So now that we're getting some stacks here, maybe we should put our health down a bit, because that seems like less important at the moment. Go down. Or is this sort? Whatever. And metal. The capacity for meaningful choice. Can I bring the book out again? I remember... I'm assuming... Well, let's see. Yeah, let's see, put any of them out here, but this is still freezing fingers. The book helped me remember something, but what else is there? Choosing a strong Areb in a past where your passions were paramount, and the others got washed away. Pride, fear, hatred, compassion. The light within. Choose a past with a pursuer who can see the light within you. Will, self-discipline, that part of us which makes the right choice. Choose a strong metal in a past where you made mistakes. Choose a strong whist in a past where you sought voices that had fallen silent. I think I like the idea of having a strong will. Even if it does mean we made mistakes in the past. We've been forged by those mistakes. Now we got another thing popping up in a moment, but let's take a look at this. What remains of me? Character? Perhaps here I can atone for all I've done. But what was that exactly? First things first, I remember there's someone in the village who will give me sanctuary, if I can get there. Mysteries have been added to your journal. You can begin to investigate them when you and your journal are both dry. This is new. This was not Rose before. Mystery, edge, readable. Yeah, this is changing as we go through these. Getting this mystery and Rose. We got our medal and an old friend's address. Denzel is the blacksmith of Brankrug village. I remember him from the war. If he remembers me, I can find shelter beneath his roof. And it's got some forge on it. Fire, I once read, is the winter that warms and the spring that consumes. This is an introduction. Okay. That's a sundry. Examine, appreciate, catalog. So that's our I. This is our consider verb. In the meanwhile, we have our talk verb, which is starting to tick. Brankrug village must be nearby, but it's hard going, dragging my soaked body across the soaked sand in the teeth of this wind. Which way? We'll find out in 10 seconds. Is there more we can do with this? Can we consider something? Like, we can't consider that. So, this has to be a phonograph record, a reel of film, a cache, a lesson, a readable, or a skill. Well, we only have this. I should dry this book out before trying to read it. Well, what if I don't want to? I've got 5 seconds to waste. I can't glean anything from this book until I've dried it out carefully. Fair enough. Alright, where's this going? Which way? Memory of fear. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear. And the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. This is edge lore, or an edge memory. And it has a scale. Hard without, hard within, hard to rouse, harder to subdue. So it's scaled? I'm not quite sure. So I probably can... Okay, can I bring that there? One last time, depending on strangers. No, this isn't assistance. This is an introduction. What about here? No, that needs assistance, winter and moon. So we're still stuck with doing something with one of these yet. Help. Well, before we do that, let's see if we can consider this. No. It's not a readable. Can I ask for help of that? No. I can ask for help from an element of the soul. Something that has heart, knock, or rose. My book has rose. I guess not. It needs all of... Okay. So maybe that's what this means. So this... It needs to have this. It needs to have one of these. And then it can't have this. I'm guessing that's what it means. I think this tooltip might be bugged. But that's fine. So we need to find it. We need to contribute an element. And it can't have winter. Yeah, forbidden winter. That's my my health half drowned has winter on it. Metal has edge, forge, and occupant. Interesting. And fet is moth, rose, and an occupant. Okay. So I can't put that in. Why not? Why, it told me why not. Because it needs at least one knock, heart, rose. So it must be fet. Deja vu. Did I dream of this beach and this wind? If I did, I might remember the path I took in that dream. A path which brought me light. At last, the light of a hurricane lamp bobbing in the dark. As it approaches, a face looms out of the night. I have fatigued my fet, and I now have a fisherman's assistance. A fisherman from Brankrug village. He can guide me up the cliff path if he trusts me. He is moon, sky, skeptical, and he can provide assistance, but he's reluctant. And now I have a... This is the talk verb. Okay. So now I have a consider verb and a talk verb. I still can't consider anything. I guess I'll talk to the fisherman. Come no closer, what's thy business? I'm going to tell him I have an old friend who will... actually, wait a minute. Can I pull it out? Is there anything else I can put in there? No. I have an old friend who will speak for me. Of course, since 1930 and the Restoration, the locals have grown ever more suspicious. But there is someone in Brankrug I know. I'll take you to the cliffs then. This gentleman is no longer skeptical. Yeah, the skeptical went away. That's cool. And this didn't change at all. I don't think. Can I talk to you again? The gentleman no doubt wishes you to understand he would like to get out of the rain. And there's no reason to allay his suspicions. We've already done it. Alright, so I presumably can go this way now. Yeah. Let me make sure it won't let me go this way. Because it would need to have moon or winter. And this guy does have moon. But it needs to be an assistance, not... No, you're an assistance. Why won't you let me go this way? It needs to have 2 winter or 2 moon, and you only have 1 moon. Alright, let's go up into the village. In the Isle's shadow, I found my way through the storm to Brankrug village. Let's take a quick look around. Oh, there's things I can click on. So here's the moor. A walk on the moor. Clamber up into the long reaches of the moors behind the village. Lean into the wind's fluttering fist. If I know what to look for, I might find something among the rocks. Needs an effort, which I don't have any of. And also needs knowledge, which I don't have any of. Aspects most likely to be useful here are heart, what is that? Rose, and scale. Well, I don't have those things. What else can I click on? So, this quiet Cornish fishing village has lain long in the Isle's shadow. It might be as old as Hush House itself. And like Hush House, Brankrug village has provided sanctuary over the years for its share of misfits and exiles. Out of bounds. The Rectory. Reverend Timothy is a hospitable soul, but Terence, his housekeeper, guards her employer fiercely. She doesn't want his innocent theological enthusiasms getting him in trouble with the new king's men. You need introduction or a mutual acquaintance. I don't have those things. How about this? The post office. The postmistress may have something for me once I know what to ask for. It needs a readable in a journal. So once my journal is good and it's not soaked, I'll be able to go to the post office. This is the smithy. Okay, that's where we're going. So before we... Oh, this is the same music as in Cultist Simulator. I like it. Maybe it's a bit loud. Yeah, it's fine. What about this? The Sweet Bones. After the restoration of 1930, the new king's agents came looking for his enemies in these parts, and they weren't gentle about it. Since those days, the locals are suspicious of foreigners. No one in the Sweet Bones will talk to me. A sea of hostile faces. So I need either assistance, pence. 1 penny is 4 farthings, 12 pence are 1 shilling. How do people keep? How can anyone remember this? Such things. So money. I can pay money, or I could have an assistance. I have metal. It's barred and shuttered against the storm and against unwelcome visitors. There must be somewhere else that would give me shelter. So they won't let me do this one. Too bad. But tomorrow, perhaps we can be able to get in. Core, which we don't have, and shopped, which we don't have. What else? Alright, so to get across the bridge, the miscloaked bridge, every so often someone builds a bridge to the Isle. Each bridge lasts 100 years, or 200. Then the sea disposes of it. This was built in the 1890s, and that makes it the newest bridge, but that doesn't mean it's new. Needs repairs. Hush House has been empty for 7 years. The bridge is perilous. So I need to have an assistance who has forge, lantern, and sky, or one of these. So we can't go that way yet. Let's do the obvious, and we'll go ahead and. Or is there anything down here that opens up? No, there's nothing going on here. Let's go to the smithy. Denzel Smith has more work than he needs, and he rarely opens his door to strangers who need an introduction. Denzel looms in the fire-bright doorway. The storm wind plucks at you both. And this needs an element of the soul that's soaked. Or... So only my health will suffice. You? Here? How? I'm not quite sure about this expertise. I guess that's what we're going to get out of this. No, that was the carb we put into it. Never mind. Denzel only has the one bed, but he can offer me a straw mattress in the smithy. It's smoky, but the warmth is variable. What's this? After the storm approaching dawn. The crossroads of seasons, a new year has begun. So this is like calendar. This is time passing. Whoa. Okay, this isn't done yet, but everything changed. I'm probably going to just sit back and let that happen, but I just want to look around while I'm here. Did I even look at this room? I don't think I did. But we don't have an introduction, so it doesn't matter. Can I use my little... Now? I can! I'm not going away. They don't have to like me. Force of personality. Eventually, the other patrons unbend enough sufficiently to let me buy them a pint, and let me listen to them complain about the weather. I'll find a warmer welcome here next time. And I get my medal back. I doesn't even get fatigued. My fete did not come back. It was dawn, right? Oh well. I gained a memory of solace. And I've got this memory of fear that didn't disappear. Memories disappear each dawn. Peace after trouble. It's got some heart, some sky. The Sweet Bones has been the public house in Brancrook since Cromwell's time. Its history is notable, its beer is not. Guests looking for discreet employment or assistance congregate. So I could put metal here. And this would let me do fixing and mending. There's not much work on offer, but I can find 6 pence worth of odd jobs. And it would require a pence or for me to be soaked. Can I bring this here? Dry out a book. That's exactly what I wanted to do. The clock ticks in the snug. A distant wireless crackles musically. Carefully, page by page, I dry the book. That's going to take a minute. How's this going down here? 3 seconds away. Denzel pauses at the door as I wish him good night. The sun will be back, he observes. Always do. Used to say that in the war, didn't we? The words linger as he clumps up the passage. The lamp flame flickers red, gold, red. Memory of a revelation. Some truths come to us from outside or above. It's a lantern lore, lantern memory. And now our health is good. I don't think it was scaly before, was it? It wasn't nectar before. I don't think I've seen nectar before. Well, so now we have a health. Our metals being consumed over there. Denzel doesn't smile when he welcomes you in, but that's only because he's Denzel. I can put one of these in, and something that's heart forged or edgy, and isn't fatigued, and doesn't have a malady. So can I just put my health in? Yeah, I could speak with him. I'm always welcome at him. He will offer help for free as a friend. If you give him occult coinage, he will perform the service of division. Let's just talk to him. Denzel rarely works for free, but he won't take payment for helping a friend. But if you find a cold coinage, you can give it to him. Ask about something specific, or leave this empty to wait for him to finish and give me assistance. I can ask about soaked. Maybe I could have gotten my book cleaned here, or fixed up. Or a tally. The consensus currency of the invisible world. Ah, got it. So I don't have a topic to talk to you about. Let's just let that go for 10 seconds. My health was fatigued. Wait a little, it says. Always recovers at dawn, unless you find a faster means. It doesn't have like a letter on it or a number, so it's, I don't know, not obvious when that's going to come back. And he gave me a blacksmith assistance. He will lend me his strength for the day. Make use of the help before dawn. Okay. He'll never surpass his father, but he is no longer a soldier. But he still has his craft. Alright, so basically I talked to him and I traded my health for him to give me an assistance. And he is edgy, forgy, and it can serve as an introduction. Can I potentially go down here? No, because I need moony. I need moon or winter. What about some of these other places? So post office, I need to get my journal. The rectory. Interesting. So this is probably what I would have been able to get to if I take an alternate elements. So knock, lantern, sky. That can't go there. It needs lantern, sky, or knock. Okay, fair enough. What about you? You need a whole bunch of stuff, but not things I have. I have edge and forge. Alas. Can you help repair? Yes, you can. So that's going for a minute. This one's going to finish first. Let's see what happens here. Oh. I was looking to see if there's like an actual animation, but it doesn't seem to be. I'm reluctant to say faster, just because I don't know. I don't want to waste time. So it's morning, and we're heading towards... It's morning in the spring. I guess that's how to read this. And this will be noon, I presume. Anyway, gunmetal book. The heavy metal cover nearly took me down with it, but I survived, and so will this. So it's a thing. It has a mystery. Or it's a mystery of edge. It has a rose. It's uncatalogued. And it's readable. And it's journal. And now I've used up my metal too. So we are all fatigued today. But can I go to the post office now and turn this in? The postmistress regards me with the chilly gaze of a goddess image in an ancient hill shrine. The librarian, she says. Yes, I have something for you. Wait here, please. 10 seconds. This will finish first. Nope. Well, that just disappeared. It said something, but I wasn't able to see it before it disappeared. I don't know, we got these 3 memories, and I'm curious about them. So, lodge at the gate. A cottage where Hush House's groundskeeper lived until the fire. If I can get into the place and make it habitable, I can use it as a base for reclaiming more of the house. Requires some forge, or heart, or knock, but needs assistance. So I have to wait till tomorrow, perhaps, to get the blacksmith. What's his name? The smith. To end up helping me. Let's see what we're getting from here. I wonder if this matters. These wires. Probably not. They're probably just part of the background image. Though you see them sparkling now and then. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. The postmistress returned with an envelope addressed to the librarian, Hush House, Brankrug Isle, postmarked in Wales a week ago. A letter to the librarian. A letter to me from St. Ronwin's Trust. The Trust's connection with Hush House is probably benevolent, but persistently obscure. It's readable. It's correspondence. I can reply to this from a writing desk, which I don't have. And a 10-shilling note. Half a pound, but not half a note. So that's 120 pence. 12 pence are one... I'm going to have to remember this, aren't I? This is going to be so damn annoying. 1 penny is 4 farthings. 12 pence is 1 shilling. Is pence the plural of penny? So... is 48 farthings a shilling? And what's a pound? Let's see. So 20 shillings is a pound. So a pound is 240 pence. Oh, this is going to be a mess. Okay. In her left hand is the lightning, which is to say the telegraph, and in her right the thunder, which is to say the only telephone. Before her lies the cash register, which accepteth the greater currency and returneth its lesser children. What have you brought for the postmistress? I could give you money. Break this for me. She'll give me change. Do I want to do that? Probably. I mean, it seems like all this has in it is it's a bunch of pence. It doesn't have like any aspects. So go ahead, break that for me, please. And there's kind of nothing else we can do right now. There's nothing going on here. Maybe I can do something. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let's figure out what I can do here. So this can't be maladied. Maybe I can get all of these? It needs either pence or be soaked. Tuppence will buy me... Okay, so that's why I need money. That's going to let me restore my fatigued bits. Tuppence. And they all say tuppence. But let's break that. Before we move on, though, let's look back at our book. And I think we said we could put it in here. No? No, I can't put it there? Oh, it's uncatalogued, so I can't go here yet. Fair enough. Alright, let's wait for this build a bit. To get broken? Oh, not that one. This one. 10 shillings discarnated into lesser coins. Crowns. 5 shillings, 1/4 of a pound. Oh my god. Okay. So I have a crown, a half crown, a florin? That's not a real thing. Is that a shilling per side, so it's 2 shillings? So 5 shillings becomes... Okay, so it was 10 shillings to start. And then it became a 5, a 2.5, a 2, and presumably 6 pence? Let's think about it that way. This was 120 at one point, and we turned it into 60, 30, 24. So half crowns and florins are like really close together. This is 2.5 and this is 2. This is 2. Why are they separate? This seems like it's going to be annoying. And this is 6. Can I break the 6 down into... No. They'll break larger currency, but not something that small. About florin. One penny is 4 farthings, 12 pence. It said tuppence. So that's 2 pence. So am I going to get change? Or am I going to... Let's see what happens when we put in. So let's restore our... What do we need for that guy? It needed to be an edge, a forge, or a heart. And I don't remember which one of these is which. This is restore. So please restore my metal. I guess the idea is I put that there. Why am I having to pay more money? I just put money in. It's spring and the landlady has served me a slice of her stargazy pie. I'm not going to put any more money in. I'm going to see if the 6 pence I put in is sufficient. It takes a whole minute. I don't know. I'm not quite getting this. I'm okay with using up a minute. I don't want to lose my 6 pence. Okay, they gave me change. 3 pence, a penny, and my metal back. Why are there so many different denominations? I don't have a writing desk. So let's go ahead and start restoring my health. Actually, do I even need to restore my health? Wait a minute. It's almost night. I bet we're going to need something. Let's go ahead and restore our fet. So I'll put in 3 pence. And then let's get some metal. So we'll get his assistance for today. Alright. More blacksmith assistance, and can you get us into our house, good sir? Looks like it. Perfect. The local blacksmith can defeat the door. The rector probably has a spare key. I haven't met them yet. So, yeah, I think it's keeping me locked to the path I chose at the beginning. Okay, we got our fet back. Let's restore our health. Oh, interesting. I think it just automatically combined those two into a single tuppence. It's spring and the land is... Yeah. Alright. What's going on here? Oh my. You can get in really close. Keeper's Lodge. For 500 years in times we call baronial, curia, nocturnal, there was always a keeper to watch the ways, weed the gardens, mend the roof when the sun was shining. There's no keeper now, but the lodge's roof still weathers the storms. Wow, there's like individual things you can click on. Okay, before we do that, let's look around this new area. It's a whole bunch of closed off areas. So many rooms. Alright. There's one that we can activate. The Great Gate of the House. The walls of the house tower above me. I've been told it was abandoned after a fire, but there's no sign of any such thing. The building will no doubt need restoration, but it's in better shape than I had feared. Books are the memory that does not die, reads the inscription above the gate. I need a key. Most rooms in the house need renovation. This one just needs to be opened, so I need something with a thing and knock. Oh, look, so these are getting highlighted as I... Oh, that's so cool. Just like the cards would. Let's take a look around what we got in here. So, dandelion wine. Can I like pick that up and then put it back down? Oh, that's so cool. Basket of clean laundry. Guest bed, lodge. Use a matching soul card to move your belongings in and make this your bed. Or matching visitor card to encourage them to stay a little longer. So, forbidden, fatigued. Needs at least interested in heart or heart. So probably I could put my health here, and that will mean I'll move in here to this place. What else do we got? We have the key, of course. So let's go ahead and grab it. Lodge fireplace. Fire always accepts gifts and boils the kettle for tea. So I can put an element of the soul that's not fatigued or maladied. So I can put that there, and a thing which has very little requirements, just that it be a thing. If I'm planning to burn something, I won't need a soul card. If I cast an object in the fire, it will be transformed, destroyed, or lost. Use this to dispose of junk. If I cast an object into the fire... Okay. Well, I don't want to burn anything. Alright, leave that alone. I have a chair, a upholster without any particular skill, which is comfortable. I've got a potted dragon tree, which is scaly, it's a thing, and it's a leaf. A shaving mirror. Some tea. Imported by Keter and Hero, which is from the Cultist Simulator also. Can I fet some tea? Brew over the fire. Do I even need the fet anymore? If I cast an object of fire, a few things can respond more constructively to warmth. I don't know if I want to. Like, maybe that's gonna use it up. Gritty bread. This is nectar. This is something I eat. We have a honey scar scented candle, which is 4G. We can serve plates, cups, and glasses so that if I want to offer someone wine, I wouldn't need to give them the whole bottle. Okay, so apparently we're going to be hosting people in this room at some point. But not now. Let's take a look at this shelf. Uncatalogued book. Curia. Catalog this to learn more. Should I be doing stuff? Like, could I have been considering this all this time? Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, some for you to be chewed and digested. I guess I could have been, yeah. My journal, that gray metal cover is familiar. Oh, we could have been doing this a while ago. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started now at least. Should I be talking to anybody? I don't think so. Traveling at night. And a bunch of uncatalyzed books. The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Alopoli. Sometimes you're called the only readable occultist. I bet I could consider that, but I'm busy doing other stuff. Alright. So with our key, let's go ahead and unlock the door. The walls of the house tower above me. I've been told that it was... Yeah, okay. That will take 60 seconds. This will finish first. What's going on back here? That's gonna finish last. Okay, my journal, I'm sure of it now. The storm scattered my thoughts, but each page I turn is familiar. More about your origin and your aspirations in your journal. My fet is fatigued, and I gained another medal. A second medal? Oh, and I can consider this also. Read the letter. To reply, add ink. I didn't even think about this. Yeah, I could read this. Okay. Wait, now that this has been cataloged... Here, this is new. I've striven to be the last librarian of Hush House. This journal records my strivings. Okay. The revolutionaries' dearest wish when they came to the house was to carve out a new history where the most fundamental law would be overthrown. But you can complete the game by recording any history. You might wish to begin your studies with the Horomachistry wisdom. Memories of the revolutionary. Well, let's go into here and see if we can do anything now. Can I put this here? Yes. The root of memory. There's always choices and there are always regrets. Unlock the tree and gain a tryst card. The change and the long, one of 9 parts of the soul. And I got it right back. Good. Here's my tryst. Change and longing. That's Mothy. Mothy Mooney. What's going on here? Exploring the tree. Every skill can belong to one of 2 wisdoms. Decide which by assigning it here. This will grow your understanding of the wisdom and reward you with an element of the soul. So I need a hushery. And this will... It needs to not be committed already. Alright, so... They were telling me that I should go to... Horomachistry. What is that? This wisdom is concerned with the laws and disagreements of the hours and their emanations. And it seems like it is on the forge edgy side of things. And so I can't turn anything in yet. I need to have something. Okay. Let's go back. I do have a medal, so I can get that guy's assistance again if I need it. But I don't think I do. Let's take a look at these other... Oh no, we're waiting 5 seconds for these to finish. I have finished reading. Sir Raman's Trust wishes to congratulate me on my appointment as librarian of Hush House. The Trust assures me it will provide the promised stipend each spring, but reminds me its resources are limited, and suggests I seek local assistance in restoring the premises. Let us know when you're all set up and ready to receive visitors. It's signed simply the Trustees. Well, we have other books. Let's see if we can start Oh, what's this? Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed. Yeah, yeah. So, I'll need to apply myself with an element of the soul. Or I could use a skill. Or a memory. So this is traveling at night, which is a mystery of knock. Oh. What about these? That's heart, that's scaly, that's lanterny. Challenges is either, I'm guessing I could either, the idea is I could either pay a price or I could beat this knock, which I don't have. Right, metal is a knock, metal's forge. And Trist is mothy. So we can't do that book yet. What about this? Can we just open this up? Catalog a Curia period piece. This book was probably written around the time of Hush House's Curia period. If I examine it, I can learn more about what knowledge it might contain. Books from this period are only rarely contaminated. Contaminated with what? Before we do that, let's look at the other ones. A nocturnal period. So this is after the turn of the century. Books from this period are almost never contaminated. And a baronial period. Books are only rarely contaminated. So which was the... Nocturnal was the never. So that seems safer. Let's go ahead and do that one. Oh, that was almost never. Darn it, I probably should have chosen the other one. Either way, either way. So that's going... This is coming back. Got our health. I wonder if... Speak to a beast. Huh. I wonder if I should have talked to that guy before. But oh well, too late now. So we could go in and try to restore this fat and metal. It's still dusk. And it said these would all be restored at dawn, right? We're also going to lose our memories. I don't know. Let's see what this... I'm worried about spending money until we have a way of making money. Let's see what happens when this finishes. Night has fallen. Dawn will come soon. Alright, so we have the Watchman's Tower Gatehouse. Back in the 11th century, Brian of Brittany built the tower and its gate to protect St. Brandon's Abbey, as Hush House was then known. Later, the Barons de Wolf strengthened the gate against their many enemies. But it's a long time now since Hush House was any kind of fortress. And by the time scholars of the Curia took it possession, this place had long been a comfortable waiting room for visitors to the house too minor to merit immediate attention. Before we go look at that, let's see if we can get our bed moved over here. I'll make this my lodging for the time being. And then you can use this bed to rest soul cards. Gotcha. There's no beds in here, right? Let's just see what we got. We have so many random little items. Like, how are we going to keep track of everything? I imagine that eventually, like, each room's like going to have, I don't even know, like a rating. So, like, this is contributing wall art, and we can, I don't know. Excuse me. I've been talking quite a bit during this time. Alright, let's take a look at these two nearby rooms. The cloistered garden. I'll need help to clear this space. Needs assistance. They need to have lantern. I wish I'd kept better track of the other guy. I think he was forged in something, but I don't think it was lantern. I could be wrong. This, you'll need help from the village, and this is lantern. This is forge. Okay, so we can keep on talking to Denzel, and he'll keep on helping us clear out this area. I think we definitely are going to... I'm not seeing beds, so we're going to make this our home. I live here now. In a minute and a half. And we know we can get Denzel's help by giving him a medal. Oh, I return after dawn. Okay, fair enough. I feel like I should be doing more with these memories. Can be used to help with crafting and upgrade skills. I don't have any skills, and I don't do crafting yet, so maybe there's nothing to do yet. I can still restore stuff, but I don't think I necessarily need to at the moment. No, let's leave that alone. We'll keep on considering our books, and we'll get moved in. There's no interactables around here that I can see. I mean, there's plenty of items, but there's no, like, no verbs. Fractured mirror. Like, I wonder if at some point we're going to have to bring the right elements into each room in order to do something in that room. That could be a thing. Cataloged Nocturnal Period book. Now I have an idea of the book's nature and its contents. A tower rises. The phonograph is packaged in a glossy card, the bright pink of dog rose, with the words "A tower rises" in 9 languages on both sides. There's no other identifying information at all. It is 18 rows. And it's written in VAC. But it's readable. And I need to have a phonograph to actually do anything with it. Okay. I wonder if I can contribute slowly over time. Like, do I need to have 4 right now? I don't know. So if I were to put that in. Add aspects to match the book's mystery. You don't need to fill every slot. So yeah, I do. I need to have 4 knock. Do I have any knock about? No. Alright, well, let's look at the next one. Or can we consider our book more? So let's just see what happens. Edge, a conquest. I can master this mystery. Enough edge to match mystery edge. 1 mystery edge. Oh, so I did it. Having a medal is enough to get that. Okay, do it. Do I need to have more, perhaps? Like, that would do it. Anyway, go ahead. So, 60 seconds there. And that's all we got going. Yeah, we're moving in here. Let's see what happens. Daybreak. Oh, okay. That was a fast night. So, I don't have a good timing of this, but my impression might be that there's only 4 periods of the day. There's dawn, midday, evening, night. So it's not that there's 6. There's not like moonrise, moonset, or whatever. But that doesn't make sense. That's not about like sunset, deep night, early morning, and then daybreak. There's only 4 periods. I got these fleeting reminiscences. They're about to be gone. Okay. So, now that we have our metal back, let's go ahead and get this dude again. Oh no, it's still on sociable hours. Is it? No. No, now it's fine. Okay. 10 seconds. Oh, it's rainy. Soft rain brings life. It's Grail. I think that might be our first bit of Grail we've seen. It's a weather effect. I can make use of these as a memory. Okay. Edge a conquest. It didn't do anything. It didn't finish. Maybe... Oh no, it says now it says a conquest. Did it say that before? I don't know. But anyway, it's going to go for another minute. Alright, we got our assistants. Now, can I talk to you? You might even reply. Add something to enhance his effectiveness or just talk. Unlike some, Denzel can make use of metal. So I can talk about the weather. The influences of the turning sky can boost an assistant's abilities for the rest of the day. Interesting. What about this? Collaborate. Boosts his moth and moon. Interesting. Okay, so this guy is, he's not Lantern. He's Edge and Forge. Boosts his Rose and Moth. I think we'll talk about the weather and just see how that works. If it's just going to make him Grail and Nectar, then that's going to be disappointing. But we'll see. Why did something switch? I heard a tick. I don't know. Well. Let's take advantage of the weather while it lasts. I get an echo. The memories become part of something else. And, okay, he did just get the Grail and Nectar on him. And sharing a memory has improved his abilities for the day. So anything I can do with Grail and Nectar? You need Knock and Lantern or Sky. You need Grail. So can I get introduced to you? Oh, where'd that guy go? Yeah, a mutual acquaintance introduced them to me. Exaltations, exalted memory. Well, I'm going to want another metal. So let's go ahead and restore this. Oh, interesting. So this would be a way to buy a miner. If one breaks his journey, a shilling will buy his labor for a day. Miners offer scale, forge, and moon. I don't think I want to hire a miner. So let's do that, and then we'll put the tuppence there. And hopefully, or the florin, and it will come back. Why isn't this fading away? There it goes. Alright, that's going, that's going. Oh, this finished. my camp. This is a safe place for me now to the extent that dreams are safe. So it has challenges. Yeah, go away. I know about the second one. Apprentice level challenges. For basic recipes, provide 5 degrees of the relevant aspect. Scholar level challenges provide 10 degrees. And keeper level need 15. Use a fresh soul card to make the bed and move my belongings here. Yeah, I know that. So there's so much I could be doing here. Alright. So if I just put that there, I can't. Because it needs heart, scale, knock, or forge. It's actually quite limited about what you could do here. So this is if I had tea, I could drink it. And I can restore a fatigued health. Settle in a nap. For a nap with a cup of something warming or a glass. Add a beverage to restore your soul card without waiting overnight. I gotcha. Well, do I need more health at the moment? Or can I wait till tomorrow? I think I'll wait until I find out more about tea. Alright. So, cradles and coffins. Mr. Kill pumps my hand. Just me and thee and the missus tonight. Eh, well, there's a client in the back, but if you thee don't bother he won't bother thee. Memory of satisfaction. Some appetites are easier to satisfy than others. It's very true. Mrs. Kill, the midwife, is tall and gloomy. Mr. Kill, the undertaker, is slight and wry. For 10 years she has drawn villagers into the world, and he has shaped cradles for their departure. But she can also whittle, and he can also paint. Matters of life and death. So they want either Grail or Winter, which I don't have in a soul. Maybe health would do it. Yeah. So I've got this random memory of Grail and Heart. Did I lose my medal when I had 2 metal at some point? Where'd my other medal go? Like, there's one here. I guess there's one here being restored. Okay. Edge a conquest. I have mastered this and gathered the lessons it concealed. So my medal's fatigued. I gained a lesson in Sky Stories. Use this card with Consider. And I've gained 3 lessons on Martial. So if I just put this here. A new skill, the precepts of struggle and conflict which drive the cosmic engine of change. Sometimes called the Coravality. Sky Stories would give me a new skill. The 9 winds gossip. It seems we can listen. Well, let's put in the Martial and see what happens. It's really a fascinating little thing so far. So far, I'm just utterly enthralled. It's been, what, an hour and a half, and I feel like I'm just barely touching the surface of this. I want a medal back, so can I restore that in bed? Okay, that does need a beverage. And I could use dandelion wine. But at the same time, right now, there's nothing pressing. Like, I don't feel like I have time pressure on me in order to do anything beyond just that I'm running out of money. But I'm only doing that because I'm not waiting for the end of the... waiting for the next day. I kind of feel like maybe I should just wait. Like, even what I'm doing over here is a waste of money. Until I get some time pressure. Well, let's let these finish. Another leaf on the Tree of Wisdoms. Edicts Martial. Now I have a skill. The Precepts of Struggle and Conflict. And I can consider it. It's an illumination. Okay. And it's Horomakastry, which I want. That's what I'm looking for, right? Okay. Examine, appreciate, catalog. Okay, that doesn't do anything. If I put Trist in, to upgrade a skill, you'll need memories with matching power, including at least one lesson with matching power. You'll need to fill every slot with memories. Improve this skill to level 2. This will increase its aspects, which will help with crafting. If you haven't already committed it. Interesting. So, wait, before we do that, let's look over here. So, this is that horochemistry. So I could put that there, I think, is the idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do it. I got it right back. Good. But now it's been committed. This skill is attuned to my metal. When you committed this skill to the tree, you gain metal. Find somewhere with a matching evolve aspect, and you can use the skill, once only, to combine 2 metals into a stronger card. I've got a lot of metal. Okay, so I need to find something that's a skill level 2 that has Horomakastry in it and is not committed. So, do I ever want to upgrade this? I don't know. Well, why don't we just back up and see what happens? So let's go ahead and, if I consider this a new, no, I can't. I can't because I've already turned this into one. So it's moon powered, and Trist is also moon powered. Improve this to level 2. This will increase its aspects, which will help with crafting, and make it suitable for higher branches if you haven't already committed it. I have already committed it. But I think there's no problem in making this one better also. Right? I'm just guessing here. We'll see. Let's go ahead and commit this. Or upgrade it. Alright. You're giving me this. We got our free metal, or we got our metal back. I want to get you. And I think that's all I want to do right now. So we got 27 seconds there. 10 seconds here. We have a blacksmith assistant. Did he? No, he did not keep his extra bonuses today. I was hoping he would. That each time you summoned him, he would have the memory we talked about last time. Anyway, so what are our 2 rooms? One is lantern, right? Lantern or nectar. And this is forge or lantern. This memory is heart. I think we'll just go with the easy one. Get that unlocking. What about you guys? So if I give you a fet, if I give you a metal, I can't do anything. Well, there's a clear glitch. I need an introduction here. While you're doing that, can I get another one of you? I think I can. Okay, but what? Oops. Sorry. What do I need for you guys? You need a knock or a lantern. And this is not either of those. And you're going to give me Grail or Winter. Alright, so I don't think we can do anything over there. We could see what our health will turn into, and maybe that would be a good thing, but I'm just going to go ahead and let this finish. Alright, so Edict's Marshal level 2. And our Trist is fatigued. And can we go ahead and get our Sky lessons? And are we considering? Yeah, we are. Okay. What about our book? It has more mystery edges, it seems. Or maybe these two cancel each other out. Mystery edge and mastery edge. So probably that means, okay, yeah. So let's find another book. It's like this one has mystery but no mastery. Anything to do with this Grail? No. That's Knock, that's Sky. Sky Stories! And that is Sky 2. And a bit of Rose. And a bit of Bird Song. So I would need more understanding in order to upgrade this. Alright, can I consider a book? Can I consider this and get something from it again? I could add something to this journal if I could lay my hands on ink. But I don't have ink. No. Okay, that's not gonna work. What about... No, I can't upgrade this. I've already read this. I need to find a desk to reply on that. Only rarely contaminated. Can I use either one? Can FET work here? It could. So what is the requirement? Just not fatigued or scaly or nectar. Well, go ahead. Well, pop it open. Let's use our metal. We got tons of metal. $6 there, and we're getting in our copy of you, right? Down here? Or did we not do that? I guess we did. Oh well. Alright, new room unlocked. We got a desk. It's a desk for Lady Eva de Wolf, last of the Brandkrug de Wolves. So it's got, again, there's 5 challenge levels. Needs at least Grail, Winter, Edge, or Moon. So, okay. So different desks have different requirements. Skill without effort is like tea without boiling water. So I can't use FET with this. I think metal would have worked. We'll have to wait till tomorrow and find out. Like if I were to put that in, that would be reading it. I don't have ink. Or do I have ink? Here's a mirror scope. It's a tool. A chair. Oh, there's ink. A variant of iron gall ink. Particularly difficult to erase. A minor ink of power. Got some more books too. They need to be categorized. Categorized. I don't think we want to reply to this letter yet, because that will be when they said they'd start sending guests once we replied. But can we perhaps continue our journal? Oh, I can just put my journal down. Interesting. But this would require some soul card that we don't have. All right, here, keep that with us, and we'll leave the ink here. No reason to take it away. What else do we got here? Just some random stuff. I do think that at some point we're going to be shuffling furniture around in order to make rooms that match certain things. So this is random bits of paper. Blank pages. It's fuel. Each hour has its cutter, each flame is fuel. Don't trust your dreams. Alright, the new one. Top floor needs Grail. Which unfortunately if we had a metal, we could do something with that. Do I want to... now I'm regretting that we didn't use that FET. I'm gonna go ahead and it's still in the afternoon. I'm going to restore our metal. No, that's the miner. Then we'll get him. We'll talk to him about this memory, and then he'll help us out. Okay. This is a mystery sky. At some point, we're gonna like have a list of books somewhere. Go ahead and pull this out and use our FET to understand it. I don't want to lose this memory because I'm not sure how I'm going to get more Grail in the future. Unless like it's a random event or something. Alright. This is Mystery Grail written in Latin. put that in a book in a moment. Or on a bookshelf in a moment. Here is our medal back. Give it to you. Get your friendship. And we're going to talk to you about a memory we had. Memories don't last as long outside of books. I wonder if there's a way to inscribe memories into like blank pages or something. That might be something interesting. Anyway, so now we've got this dude. He's got Grail on him. Which will let us get up into here. Let me just check this other place down here, the beach. This needs moon. Did I use this as guidance? No, it needs to be an assistance. And no, he doesn't have moon or winter. Alright, please help me with this. Night has fallen. Let's go ahead and put this back. I'm not considering anything, but I don't have any soul. So, what can you do? Here's our new place. We have a telescope, which needs rose and sky, which kind of makes sense. Evolve via horomachistry. I could use horomachistry here to evolve my soul. Once you've committed a soul to horomachistry, you can use that skill to combine two identical cards into a greater one. It'll only work once. I don't know, I'm a little nervous about the only work once thing. What else do we got up here? Got some more books. We have Mist-Kissed Water. I wonder if these just go away. Like, should I be drinking every single day, or will these replenish or not? I don't know. Some more books. That's it. Anyway, let's wait till morning. I kind of wish I had a timer till dawn. Alright. Actually, I think I better stop here. I'm totally drawn into this. I can go on for the next 2 or 3 hours. But, wow. This is quite a follow-up to Cultist Simulator, I gotta say. I really enjoy this. It's like they took the freeform board and made it like one of those really complicated games like Scythe, where you have to manage a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, tons of fun. Thank you everybody for watching. Until next time.